Previously on Trio.
Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. Looking forward to the trip up the Rio.
Hey gang, welcome back. Last time in Trio, it was the final night of our 3-night passage from Isla Mujeres, Mexico to Guatemala's Rio Dulce. We dropped anchor at the port town of Livingston and began the country check-in process that included the local officials coming aboard to have a look around. I think though it was more of a tourist visit than an official inspection, but even so, everything checked out and we were soon heading into town to pick up our stamped and approved documents so that we could continue on our way up this exotic river and into Guatemala.
.220 and we're leaving Livingston on our way up the Rio. I was telling you how it works with money, and I got to the fact that even if George Washington, is that the guy that's on the $100 bill? I can't remember now.
Yeah.
Even if his face is a little bit, which mine was, a little bit faded out, they won't take that $100 bill. So here it's 7.3 quetzales to $1 US. They will only let you exchange 500 at a time if you have a passport, and I don't know how long you have to wait to get another 500, probably another month or something silly like that. They don't exchange anything lower than a 50. So if you have a 20, they're not going to exchange it for you. Or a 5, like the girl that was behind me was having a hard time saying, why did nobody tell me I can't exchange a $20 bill? So I don't know what she's doing for tonight for cash. And that was about it. And then you go to the ATM, and I used the ATM, and the ATM was 42 quetzales was the fee from them, and then there's probably a fee from my bank, and then there's the exchange rate. So 42 quetzales is about $6 US. So to take money out, they charge you $6 US just at their end. And the only amount they would give is 2,000 quetzales, which is about, what, $180? So moral of the story, exchange your money before you come. All right, now we're gonna relax and enjoy the trip up the river. Just spectacular going up this river. Jungle on both sides. Hey, cool. They're putting the mainsail away for us. Thank you. If you're on the Rio, you can rent one of these pangas here. You can get a ride up and down. Can you hear that? Cicadas, that's right.
They're like a beetle, kind of.
Awesome. The jungle is so awesome here. See that little blue panga there? There's a guy under the water with a spear gun fishing there. You'd never pick him out. I can barely see him. Rio is slowly getting more and more popular. You can see why. It's an unbelievable place. There's birds everywhere in the trees right now. It's gorgeous. And powerboats. There's a family up here in a dugout canoe.
I don't know if you can see them, but they're way over there. Dad's gonna throw a football to them.
There's so much stuff we want to give away. For two. For divertido. For fun. Look at it. De nada. Look at how happy the girl is.
De nada.
Hi, señor. De nada. Can you hear that noise? It sounds like an alarm. It's bugs. Bugs in the trees.
It's like cotton clothes.
Hola. I'm gonna have to get the drone out when we get anchored.
Yeah.
I should fly it right now, but I'm not. The headspace isn't there. Not enough sleep. Look at this property. That's beautiful. There's this where I'm still going up the Rio. What a beautiful spot. Reminds me of where we used to live. See episode 1 of Trio Travels. Wow, some of the trees on the mountains look just 150, 200 feet tall. They're beautiful. But check out what we're doing here. This is a part of the canyon wall. What's the depth here, honey? 50? 52. It was just 75. Now it's 52. This close to the wall. This river was used by pirates back in 1590 when Spain had made a fort at the end at Fronteras near where we're going to go. That was in 1590, and then the pirates started coming after that. So it was the Spanish that had made the fort. But that's a long time, man. That's 500 years people have been going up this river. I'm gonna give these guys in this canoe something. Let's see what I got. We got some toys. Hola. ¿Tiene babinos? ¿Niños? ¿Niños? Sí. Okay. Ready? ¿Listo? Sí. Señor. ¿Es por cama?
No.
Wait, for a bit. For the babinos. Gracias. De nada. So we've come out of the canyon area into this wide open, almost like a bay in here. And the fishermen have some stakes. And there's a little village. Yeah, a little village there. Look at this beautiful section of river. That place back there is for sale. There's a big for sale sign. It's hard to pick out, but there's a for sale sign there. And there's church. Right? Ah, beautiful area. So chill. Hola, niños. Hola, niños. Hola. Chris is mimicking me. Hi, kids. Because what I'm saying is, what I'm saying in Spanish is, hi, kids. Hola, niños.
Try doing that at home, you'd have the police on you in no time. Driving by a park really slow. Hey,
Oh.
kids! Hi, kids!
Hi, kids. Look at this cool place. I think this is a backpacker's hostel.
Is that a backpacker place?
Yeah, it says the Roadhouse. Hardly a roadhouse, but
It's probably called No Road.
there's something. Is that something swimming in the water, Krista? Go close. It's a crocodile. Go closer. It's a croc. Oh, it's a stick.
It's a croc, it's a crocodile.
It's a long looking stick, just like a croc. Hola! She's waving at me. But I can't wave because in one hand I have my cocktail, my Trio Traveler's cocktail, and in the other hand I have the GoPro.
Oh, it's like a cool spot.
It is. Bunch of hammocks on that one dock, and then you have beautiful tables up top and chairs to sit and watch the world go by. I'd stay there. The Roadhouse. Google it. The Roadhouse. Guatemala, Rio Dulce. And then there's another shack up here. It's cool, all the people. Oh, there's a few homes. Right, the No Roadhouse. Oh, there's even a cellular tower over there from the looks of things. Oh, we're coming out to our destination. Cayo Camado is just around the corner, about 1 mile, I think. What's that squeaky going on back there?
The little pet. Big toy. That's a big toy. It stops when you put food in its mouth.
Cole's having his first dinner.
Stop squeaking. Please add food.
That's dinner number 1, right? Yeah, that's the early dinner. GoPro, stop recording. There's a place over there. It says Bienvenido Restaurant El Buhero? Viajero? Viajero. What's Viajero? Journey? And there's 2 water slides there. There's somebody coming down it right now, out the end. Woo! And there's like 4 people already went down. Neat. More sticks. See the sticks to port?
Roger, I see them.
Good. She's being sarcastic. Should never report her an early anchor down drink. You'd think Cole's been drinking now, but the way he's acting. There's only one sane person on this boat right now.
Where?
Hasta me.
Oh no. Don't get ridiculous now.
Listen to
Might have been,
Cole, no more beer.
might have been 3 long days. This day.
Yes, 3 long days. So what are we gonna do for our epic day tomorrow?
For an epic day, we are going to eat and bring sandwich. And water, we're going to give gifts. Very much water. Very much.
Those guys. Just for the record, Cole hasn't been drinking. He hasn't had beer, and Krista has had an early anchor down drink. And this is our 4th night, and we're going a little without much sleep, and we're going a little crazy because we had terrible seas day 1 and 2. Day 3 was last night, and it was okay. And now, cool. Anybody that's of the Asian is going to think you're making fun of them. Or Russell Peters. Look at Russell Peters, everybody, on YouTube. I don't even understand that language. This is Texan Bay, for anybody who wants to know, or Cayo Camado. And it's started by a Texan, apparently a Texan guy, I don't know how many years ago, 20 years ago, and a whole community has sprung up here. There's even a marina in here with boat slips and a bar, a little restaurant with TV, just here in the middle of the Rio. So this is where we're going to anchor for the night. It's a great spot to spend the night, and then we're going to buzz around the dinghy and see what we can see, do a little exploring tomorrow. This is where the rigger is. I forgot to tell you about the rigger. There's a rigger in here, in this building here. We're going to see if he can do a rigging inspection for us. Such an interesting place. So yeah, you can leave your boat there. This guy looks after boats, I've heard. The main marina is up here. Looks like there's quite a few boats in there. I can count at least 6 masts. Another little tienda, store, or restaurant over here. Oh wow, crazy. Beautiful stuff. I don't know what he's listening to, but that's where the rigger's place is. So look at all the slips in here. This boat, this Canadian boat, was checking in when we were checking in. We'll have to go and check that place out too. Burnt Key Marina. That's right, that's Burnt Key. And then Mini Mike's Juke Joint. I'll have to check that place out and go and have a beer and maybe a burger. Alright, well, I'm going to put the camera down so I can drop the hook and see what's going on. Okay, let's drop the hook. We're hooked. Chris is going to back down on the anchor, even though we don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, that's it. We're here. Woo! 3 full days, 3 full nights. Four. Oh, yeah. Sorry, 4. Check this out. These silly swallows were following us from, I don't know, 3 miles ago. Oh, he just took off. Anyway, they're trying to nest in the end of the boom.
Found a good spot.
So I'll film them when I have to step a little bit away. They're a little bit skittish and shy. Oh, one just went zipping by. Is he? There he is. Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Look at the board. It's okay.
So Cole just went swimming. We tested the water. The water temperature. It's 80. How many did we say? 87.5, is that what we said? 88.5. Oh, it's so peaceful here, it's ridiculous.
We're here in Texan Bay, and these guys just paddled up to their boat to sell some goods. We gave them a couple toys, but they've got some pretty neat wood stuff.
Oh. Sábado. Muy bien. No escuela el sábado. That's Kevin. Rudolfo. Este Kevin.
Mucho gusto.
So he invited us to come by and visit his house tomorrow.
Oh.